Yo, what up, YouTube? It's your boy Blingo back here with another video. Hope y'all all been living y'all truth. More Kendrick and Drake, man. More Kendrick and Drake. Now, there's this theory going around called the Poetic Justice Theory. And it's something about Kendrick dissing Drake on the record. And there's like other rumors that he wrote Drake verse. Listen, I hope y'all not reaching. All right? I really hope y'all not reaching. I don't know this whole theory. So we're going to watch this together and figure out this theory, okay? And we're going to see if they reach it or not. Okay? This lady is viral right now for this. So let's check it out right now. I'm going to put my freaking headphones on. We about to talk about some stuff, man. Let's go.
Did Kendrick Lamar actually get Drake to diss himself on Poetic Justice? Is that a crazy reach or am I dead on? Let's break it down and you guys tell me, okay? So we're going to go all the way back to 2011. Drake releases Take Care and Kendrick Lamar releases Section 80. Even though Section 80 critically did better than Take Care takes number 1 on the Billboard 200 list, while Section 80 only makes it to 113. I think that Drake did like 300,000 copies or something like that in the first 2 weeks, and Kendrick Lamar only sold like, I don't know, between 6,000 and 9,000.
Well, Section 80 was kind of like an independent project. It wasn't like a real major, it wasn't his really major release. Section 80 was almost like, it's kind of like a mixtape, but it's not, It's not really a major release. He wasn't signed yet.
So that's in 2011. Then in 2012, Drake goes on tour. He has the Club Paradise tour, and Kendrick and A$AP Rocky open for him. Now, when I think about these two different rappers, especially when I think about Section 80 and Take Care, I can't think of two different albums that are further apart. Section 80 is so raw, it's so real. Mm-hmm. Take Care is so commercial, it is so boppy. Mm-hmm. And it's really, it's like they're each other's antithesis.
Yeah, but that's not a good, I guess you could compare it, but they weren't, it wasn't no Kendrick and Drake then. You know what I'm saying? It was just Drake and then Kendrick. Kendrick was on the up and coming at that time.
And now they're on tour together. And the theory is that this is where the beef really begins, is when they're on tour together. And Kendrick, who is like a purist, like he really, this is his craft. He put a lot of work into this. And if you listen to his music, he tells you about everything he's had to go through to get to this point. And now he's on tour with Drake, and Drake is like, he has writers, he has teams, he is partying, he's not really very authentic. And I could see how that would really piss Kendrick off, but I don't have to guess because Kendrick tells us this. He goes home after touring, he tours from, I think, February to July of 2012, and then he goes and he writes Good Kid, Mad City, and that's released in October of 2012. And it's more than just Money Trees. It is throughout this whole album. Check out this line in Bitch Don't Kill My Vibe. He's making comparisons through this whole album. I can feel the changes. I can feel new people around me just want to be famous. Who are the new people he's around? He just got off tour with Drake. You can see that my city found me and put me on stages. He's appreciating his city. This is, Poetic Justice is a love letter to them. To me, that's amazing. To you, that's a quick check. You're exploiting my people. With all disrespect, let me say this.
Wait. He ain't saying nothing about exploiting my people. I guess she's trying to say that. That's what he's trying, but he never said that. All right, let's go through it. Let me go through it. Because she's going kind of fast with it. She's trying to spin us a little bit, all right? I can feel the changes. Meaning Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg, and Game just passed me the torch. This is going to be a change, right? I can feel the new people around me just want to be famous. That's all the people from the hood. Everybody that know you from the hood, they just know you. You know what I'm saying? Now everybody want to be around you. Now everybody want to, they only want to be around you because they want to be famous, okay? That's it. That's how it go. You can see that my city found me put me on stages. You can see that my city found me and put me on stages. They saw you rapping. They saw you doing your thing. They seen Kendrick doing his thing. He was so good, they had to put him on stage. Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg, Game had to come on stage. To me, that's amazing. He cried on stage, y'all. He cried on stage. Like, it was a very beautiful moment. To you, that's a quick check. With all disrespect, let me say this. That's for the people, that's talking about the people who want to just be around him, though. That's not, I don't think he's talking about Drake here. I really don't think he's talking about Drake right here. I don't. He could be. He could be. But I don't think so. I think it's for all the other people who is trying to be around him and trying to be, oh, cool, because, you know, Kendrick is up. Kendrick is up. But let's keep going. Let's listen to what she got to say.
And then he goes on to say, don't kill my vibe. Then there's money trees. Who could he be talking about here? You look like an easy come up. A silver spoon I know you come from. That's the lifestyle that we never knew. Go add a reverend for the revenue. You do anything for the money. It goes Halle Berry or Hallelujah. It goes Hollywood or salvation. Pick your poison. Tell me what you're doing. Either way, tell me who you are. Everybody gonna respect the shooter, but the one in front of the gun lives forever. This is a reference to the Poetic Justice music video, and Kendrick is the one in front of the gun. And what he's saying is that everybody's going to respect the industry, but the one in front of the gun lives forever. The artist lives forever.
Listen, respectfully, homegirl, respectfully, I think you're thinking a little bit too deep. You're thinking too deep into this. I think you're thinking too deep into it. That's just me. I don't think he's thinking about Drake when he was writing this. He's thinking about his town, his city. I don't think he's thinking about Drake, y'all. I just don't think so.
And then he tells you, he says, and I've been hustling all day this way, that way, through canals and alleyways, just to say, so I have come all this way just to tell you that Money Trees is the perfect place for shade. So he did all of this to tell you that underneath Money Trees is the perfect place for shade.
Guys! So you telling me that he put the Money Trees on top of the Poetic Justice because he's trying to say that he's throwing shade at Drake and Poetic Justice? Now, I know Kendrick is kind of crazy. He uses his mind to crazy, like, you know, his mind, he's like a crazy, maniac when it comes to, like, thinking and stuff, right? But I don't think he was thinking that. Think about it, guys. This whole album, really, truthfully, this whole album is a story. So it has to be in a particular order. It'll make more sense if it's in a particular order. I really just don't think he was trying to diss Drake. He's talking about him. Most of the time when Kendrick is making music, especially during this time, Kendrick is talking about himself. And he's talking about the yin and the yang of things, and how he's conflicted of which way he want to be. It's almost like, he's like literally the guy in the hood, right? That knows the hood politics and understand the rules of the hood, but also knows that some of the stuff that they do in the hood is wrong. So he's in this conflict all the time to keep it like this for the hood or really do what's right. You know what I'm saying? Like, everything's a conflict. So I think what she was talking about with in Money Trees, Halle Berry or Hallelujah, everybody gonna respect it, but the one lives with the gun. I think he's more talking about himself and the thoughts of himself, the thoughts in his town. It's not really about Drake. I don't think Drake has anything to do with this at all. But let's continue with her theory.
Poetic Justice, featuring Drake. So at this point, Kendrick Lamar knows that Drake doesn't write his own stuff, and as long as you give him a feature on a song, he'll rap whatever lyrics you want him to rap. And the theory is that in Good Kid, Mad City, he really had to code everything that he was saying because of how raw he was in Section 80 and how like it didn't perform as well as he had expected it to, or as well as he had wanted it to, he now has to code everything he's saying so that he can get the commercial success that he's looking for. So he writes this beautiful, intricate love letter. Like, I genuinely think this song is going to be studied for like generations. It is so beautiful. Not only is it a love letter to his community, it is a love letter to Pac, it is a love letter to rap, it is a love letter to the African American community as a whole. Okay, now let's break down these lyrics and you can see how incredible this is.
Now, what I will say is that I appreciate her love for Kendrick and her love for the art. Do I think she's reaching a little bit? A lot. I think she's reaching a lot, yes. But she does get stuff right. Yes, it is a love letter to the community, to rap, to you know, the culture as a whole. I don't think Drake was that important at the time. And another thing I will say is that I do kind of believe that he did find out that Drake don't write around this time. I do kind of believe that. I'm not gonna lie. I do. I just feel like it.
He's saying, I know who you are without you having to tell me. You don't have to explain yourself to me. I know you need a lot because you're in survival mode, and the only justice you get is the poetic kind. If I told you you were beautiful even though you couldn't see it, would you believe me? And this is all Kendrick's first verse, and this part right here is really important because it comes up in Drake's verse, but he says, I mean, I write poems in these songs dedicated to you. He's saying, I write for you. He goes on to say, when you're ready to be understood, I'm here. Better yet, why aren't the rappers who you do support, the Drakes of the world, why aren't they doing this? Why aren't they saying this to you? I really want to know you all. I really want to show you off. He's being literal. But you're not ready to confront that, so you reject me and go distract yourself. Here he's saying they're taking advantage of your situation and it's time for them to stop. So the subtle differences...
I ain't gonna lie, you confusing me, girl, when you saying you're making your own. She's making a lot of her own meanings. You gotta read the lyrics first. Then you add your own spin on it. But she's like not reading the lyrics directly. She's like interpreting them the whole way. And you can't really do that because it's hard to do that.
This is in this section right here between Kendrick's and Drake's is huge, and it makes all the difference in the world. But right here he's saying what comes from the mouth is what's in a man's heart, and I could never right my wrongs unless I write them down for real. And this less right here, the way that he did this for him versus Drake is huge, because what he's saying is I could never right my wrongs unless I write them down for real. Like, I could never live with myself unless I was being real. And then P.S. is not postscript, but P.S. yes, postscript, but also Pac Shakur. And right here.
Okay. Oh. That made me want to take a walk. You telling me that you telling me that the PS stand for Pac Shakur? That's what you're telling me. That the PS stand for Pac. Yo, see, this is what I'm saying. Like, yo, all right. This is what she doing. Reaching. The freak.
Really, he's trying to bait everyone to look deeper. You can get it. And I know just what you want. Poetic justice, put it in a song. That's this whole song is about. Now this is where it gets really interesting. Now this is Drake's part, okay? So he starts out, I really hope you play this, okay? So he's saying, I really hope you listen now that I have your favorite rapper saying it to you. So he's speaking to you through Drake, and the music video really backs this theory up. Now this one's really funny because he's saying, with all these pretty boy rappers rapping about nothing, rapping about nothing. You've been got. It's a lot for me to take in. It doesn't make sense. You're messing with him because you're still trying to fit into that box that they put you in. I'm trying to educate you and elevate you and bring your whole community up. It can happen. When you figure out we have everything we need right here, if we wake up and work together, that would be justice. You were so young when they brainwashed you, stole your dreams, kicked you down. And then remember I told you that it was really important before in Kendrick's verse. I mean, I write poems in these songs, he said, dedicated to you. And Drake sang dedicated to the fun sex, dedicated to the nothing. But I see your beauty, and when I encounter it, I just wish I could make you understand me. Now, the whole song and really the whole album, and I really feel like the whole next album are really directed towards Drake and the Drakes of...
I mean, Drake's... Why would you always say that? He said, I mean, I write poems in these songs dedicated to the fun sex. Why he wanted to... I mean... Why he wanted to take that route? I mean, maybe... I mean, it's a... Because Kendrick's verse is, like, so, like, nice, and then... Maybe that was the whole thing, the yin and the yang. Maybe the whole thing was supposed to be like a yin and a yang thing. Like, I don't know. But I feel like this girl reaching. And they say communication save relations. I can tell, but I can never right my wrongs unless I write them down for real. P.S. So what Drake's P.S. stand for? That mean Pac should score too?
The world. But this line right here is really kind of targeted towards Drake specifically. They say communication, save relations, I can tell. So he's saying, you can save this relationship, but you have to be honest and you have to write down your wrongs for real. But I can never right my wrongs unless I write them down for real, because he doesn't write his own stuff and he's not being real. And then Pac Shakur. Now this is where he's literally telling you that this is all coded. He's telling you the truth is forbidden, I have to code this, but it's true. Living life towing the line. Love is not just sex, it's your power. It's you following your dreams. If I can do it, you can do it. Love is taking our power back. Where you put your love is the direction this goes. We need to come together and get on the same page.
But isn't this Drake's verse? No, this is Kendrick's. This girl's confusing me.
This is my purpose. Take your time and dig for this message. And before they shut me up, Pac Shakur. And now he's pretty much kicking Drake off his fucking track. Yeah. And so then the theory would continue on. You could say that Drake was, in fact, the butterfly that Kendrick...
Look at all the rap stuff she got back there. She got For Your Eyes Only, 7 Day Theory, Machiavelli. I saw Kendrick's Big Steppers back there. They go Pac, Me Against the World. I think that's Taylor Swift. I don't know.
Pimped. The Poetic Justice music
Eminem show.
video is also very telling. There's a lot of clues in there that kind of support this theory. But, again, I understand that I am white and that speaking on this might be a little bit taboo, but we weighed, Anthony and I, when we came out with this theory like 3 years ago, we weighed our options, we talked to all of our friends, and we felt like it would be sacrilegious not to talk about it so that everyone can appreciate the depth of Kendrick's art.
Okay, ma'am, listen, I appreciate your love for hip-hop. I appreciate your love for Kendrick. You seem like you really love him a lot. And sometimes when you love something so much, you start to make things, you listen to it so much and so deeply. Like, this has happened to me before when I was younger. You'll listen to something so much and so deeply that you'll start thinking that they meant other things. They mean other things. They mean in other stuff. And that's not really good. It almost might be a little unhealthy to do that type of stuff. You know what I mean? You putting too much energy into something that might not be. I think Kendrick wanted us to understand how it was. The way he rapped it, what he said, I think that's how he wanted us to interpret it as that. I don't think he was trying to do any sneak dissing, especially not at that time. Especially not at that time. I really don't think he was doing any sneak dissing. Do I think that he figured out that Drake don't write around that time? Yes, I do kind of believe that. You know what I mean? Because their relationship got a little funny after that, to me. I think it was before the control. I think things just started to seem a little weird, right? But, yeah, man, I mean, what y'all think, though? Like, no, ma'am. No, ma'am, I'm sorry. Nope. No, you got, the lady, I ain't gonna lie, this video, it kind of got my mind like that's how I like spinning. That's what it's like. You know, like a Charlie Brown when he just thinking, and you see the little thought bubble, and you see like a lot of scrubbles going like this. That's what's happening in my mind after this video. She just got my mind going like this. Like no. It's like a bunch of circles. I appreciate her love, but I do not believe this theory. And to me, it's debunked. It's not right. Okay? It's not right. But y'all let me know what y'all think about this poetic justice theory, man. This thing has been going viral on the internet for like 2 days now. Y'all let me know in the comments what y'all think about this theory, man. Like, comment, subscribe. Follow me on TikTok. Follow me on Instagram, guys. I'm trying to get the 500 subscribers, man. I'm almost there. I'm at 469. I need 30 more, guys. Subscribe to your boy. Share video. That'd be real nice of y'all. You know, I really need that. And shopVeroClothing.net. Live your truth. And I'll see you at the next video. Peace.